Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily benefits. They're different, and they both have a place in the investing ecosystem. But the biggest difference between a traditional approach versus a systematic approach is one is people intensive and the other is data intensive. So, for example, in a traditional approach, you will typically deploy an army of analysts who are going to cover certain segments of the market. And they'll do deep analysis on the specific companies that they cover. But there are some limitations. We're humans, we have biases, we're also limited by how many names we can cover. So there is some limitations into the breadth of bonds you can cover, but the bonds you do cover, you'll have maybe deeper analysis. So this is probably well suited for building something like a high conviction concentrated portfolio. Systematic, on the other hand, relies on data, loads and loads of data. So our approach is to take all the data that we can get for thousands and thousands of bonds that humans couldn't possibly cover and do robust analysis of that data, make intelligent comparisons, and then build diversified portfolios. Because we may not know each individual company intimately well, but that's more than made up for the consistency of the approach, and the application of the models in an unbiased way.